principles of getting kids interested in reading, I say follow the passion. So the big thing for me, two big things, I guess. One is to find out who they are and what they care about, because there are books about everything. And then the second thing is to help students experience the many different types of books there are.
This is the show where we profile individuals and organizations who are making positive contributions on our community. And it is my pleasure today to welcome Nina Zolt, the founder of Into Books. I am so grateful that you were able to come today. Thank you, Nina, for showing up.
Oh, thanks, Danny.
I'm safe in Washington, D.C. I really appreciate that. Well, our viewers at home have an opportunity to understand a little bit about Into Books. We're going to show this brief video about Into Books to familiarize yourselves with all the great work that they're doing.
Fabulous, encouraging, unbelievably great, very cool, educational, fantastic, exciting, extraordinary, flabbergasting. Into Books is all about real dialogue and real learning. I like it because we get to share with adults and neighbors what we like to do, and we get to share it with other people about what we like about it, and they get to share what they like about us in their encounter. I think the handheld aspect of the program is essential and wonderful. Every child needs caring adults in their life, and no child can have enough caring adults in their life. Children get excited when they get the books. They get even more excited when they get that letter from their adult pen pal. And with that motivation, they go back to the book. They think of the ideas in the text because they want to respond to the letters that the adult pen pals have written to them.
It's not just done for the purposes of getting a grade, but in fact it's done for the purposes of what really language and literacy are all about, and that's communicating with other people.
Part of the secret sauce is that the kids are actually in control of the experience. They pick the books, they go at their own pace. Teachers love this program. They love it. And the reason why they love it is because it's easily integrated into their reading curriculum. Into Books covers the basic skills and beyond that are required on each of the grade levels.
If you look at your team table,
I think the major readers in a reading program that's teaching restricted does a really good job of the lower level of the Bloom taxonomy. There's basic skills. But, striving to really push the kids to higher level thinking, into more complex, independent thought analysis and applications, that's happening with the Into Books program.
To succeed in the workforce, we need to understand electronic tools and how we interact with them. And we need to emphasize critical thinking as a knowledge economy. Critical thinking is the key asset that allows individuals and communities to be successful.
We've got some good hard evidence, our data that show that when children participate in Into Books, in fact, they improve their reading skills and improve their writing skills.
The pen pal program is exceptional because not only are they writing about the book, but they're not writing for a teacher, they're writing to someone, so they have an audience.
the idea of getting to know an adult who lives in a different country or different state or even in a different area of the city and has a career and family and interests gives the child the sense that they too can do that there's a big world out there and that it's welcoming.
shared with Nina earlier that I was so nervous to have her on today because I'm such a believer in her cause. I'm so passionate about everything that you're doing. I bless you for everything that you're doing, Nina. How did you ever create Into Books?
Well, it started because of how much fun my daughters and I had reading books together and talking about them. And people would often comment that they couldn't believe how articulate my girls were at such a young age. At the same time, I had read A Nation at Risk, and it broke my heart. I mean, it talked about how millions of students in disadvantaged neighborhoods were basically doomed if they didn't have strong reading skills by the end of third grade. The statistics are just very harsh about their earning capacity, the likelihood that they'll go to college, and it struck me that we needed to do something to help young students in disadvantaged neighborhoods to read closely, to think outside the box, and to communicate in writing their thoughts about what they read. And I also had a deep passion for students owning books. I feel that there's a different level of intimacy that you gain when you own a book. And so I thought about, well, what could I do as a normal everyday citizen to help those students? And I said, well, what about something I made? Pen pals about books. And so I happened to be at a conference and picked up a card from this woman who taught in Arlington, Virginia at a low-income school. And I emailed her one night. I still remember this. It was 10 to 10 at night. And I emailed her, and 10 minutes later, she said, I have a class for you. So
As a teacher, you have to know some theories.
So that's how it started.
Wow. And okay, so tell us a little bit about your daughters. You said you had 2 daughters.
Oh, yes. They're both wonderful. Totally different. We talked about that earlier, how interesting that is. My 27-year-old Jess is in med school in Washington, D.C., and my 22-year-old Sarah is an artist and very proud of her. She earns her living at working as a manager at a coffee shop.
That's wonderful. So books were a very important part of your home. Take us through, what did you do to expose your daughters to books?
I started reading to the girls from pretty much the second they were born. In fact, one of my most exciting moments as a mother was reading Zolt by Jack Ezra Keats. And when Jess was 2 months old, and all of a sudden I was going, and she went, and I realized that she was really following this book. Got to the point where they would know if we missed a line, and when they were, they started to read to us. Sometimes the book was upside down, but books were such a big part of our life. They went to bed under a sea of books.
Oh, that's a beautiful statement. They went to bed under a sea of books. Now, how do you give other people that passion? I mean, I feel the passion immediately, and this is one of the things when I'm, this is my passion, seeing people interested in books. You and I share that passion. How do you share that with people? How do you get other parents? I know a lot of parents out there, they don't know how to get their kids excited about reading. What do you do to get kids excited about reading?
Oh, first of all, you'd be surprised about the number of people who love reading and how diverse they are. Because we see that in our pen pals. We have college students, we have retirees, we have college presidents, Starbucks baristas, even a wife of a truck driver became a pen pal because she wanted to share her love of reading. In terms of getting kids interested in reading, I say follow the passion. So the big thing for me, 2 big things, I guess. One is to find out who they are and what they care about. There are books about everything. And then the second thing is to help students experience the many different types of books there are. I have here 3 books from Into Books, and we have 5 genres: fiction, social studies, biography, traditional tales, and science. And so we help students become informed readers, and exposing them to these different types of books, it's amazing how much excitement they have discovering a new area that they're interested in.
Well, you talked about diversity and how important diversity is to you in literature, because especially you're serving a lot of under-resourced areas with students of varying backgrounds. It's really important to show them examples, and so you have different genres there. Expose us to a couple of the different the different genres and diversity that's in the types of books you work with your volunteers with.
Absolutely. We have 90 books in the program, 5 different genres, as I talked about, and 18 different topics. This is from the Pyramids and Murray's book. It's Seymour Science, and it's...
Seymour Simon, by the way, is just one of my favorite nonfiction authors. He's done, how many books? He's done millions of books. I absolutely love Seymour Simon.
I don't know about millions, but probably hundreds.
He has.
And that's another really nice thing about teaching students about the fact that they can, if they enjoy a book, it's good to look at the author. Mm-hmm. And there are other books by that same author. Mm-hmm. Then we have a biography about Gandhi, and that's really exciting, by Amy Paston. And to me, one of the things that's really exciting about this biography is all the photographs, because it makes the story really come to life. And then we have a novel about Granny Torelli Makes Soup, and this is a very passionate creature. It's a wonderful book about kids and friendship and what happens when new kids come into adulthood, and a wise grandmother who helps them understand everything. So these books are all at different levels, and what they do is they really help kids understand that you can find books for every mood, for every interest, and most importantly, the biographies, the information texts, that they're useful in learning. Mm-hmm. I think that there's a real, especially for disadvantaged kids, they don't necessarily understand the power of books as part of the development of their skills as learners. And so we're very rigorous in asking them to read the books, go back to the books, take notes, and writing to an adult, an actual audience, makes such a significant difference to them.
And how do you choose those books?
We have a team of terrific children's literature experts. I'm giving credit here. Susan Hepler, Maria Salvador, and Jill Stoddard have worked with me for the last 11 years.
Okay.
Actually picking out the books, and we quarrel a lot, but we have a really good time.
Now, you have a passion for books, and you've blended that with working with disadvantaged students. I want to know more about your background. Tell us where you grew up. What kind of home did you grow up in?
I grew up in a middle-class home in Skokie, Illinois. It's one of the after-the-war suburbs, and books were always very, very important to us. We didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of books, but my mother was a second-grade teacher, and every Thursday she took me to the library, and I got this big stack of books. And I came home and just had such a good time. It was my way of seeing the world.
Oh, wow. And, okay, so you grew up in Skokie, Illinois. Where do you attend college then?
I went to the University of Pennsylvania, and then I went to Boston University Law School, and I practiced law for about 15 years. And that's where I learned a lot about the importance of the skills that I think are the basis for into books. The ability to read closely, the ability to communicate orally and in writing, and to think critically. And I think these are the core skills of any profession, and they take a lifetime to master. So my biggest concern about education in disadvantaged neighborhoods is that the focus isn't on the actual work, that there isn't this real sense of building readers, building thinkers, building communicators. So what we do by having students corresponding with an adult pen pal is they're actually reading purposefully. They're thinking about what they're going to say to their pen pal, what questions they're going to have while they're reading, and we're teaching them how to take notes. They can think about specific passages. We have the pen pals write first, and we coach the pen pals to ask open-ended questions. And the purpose of doing that is so that students have to return to the book. Because the second they have to return to that book, and that's the other benefit of ownership, is that you really get to know what you're reading. It's such a powerful thing to really know a book.
How do you match the pen pals with the kids?
It's just, the pen pals are carefully screened. They have to go through a background check. But it's an arbitrary thing that, a teacher in a classroom will sign up, and they'll do their getting to know you letters, and pen pals simultaneously will be signing up through our website, and they'll do their getting to know you letters, and then it's just a match when either's ready.
Now I figured out how you have the passion for books. Now I'm trying to figure out, into books there's a lot of technology involved here, website and everything. Where did you acquire that knowledge?
Well, one of the funny things was that early in our careers, my husband and I, he was a technology lawyer in the early 80s, and I was an entertainment lawyer. So when the internet came to being, we started to see the potential. And for us, we were so excited about what it meant for education, because it meant that people could collaborate with anyone across the world, that time no longer made a difference. Resources you could deliver rich resources anywhere and anyhow. And so that's where the technology came in.
And this show can be viewed anytime, anywhere in the world, years from now.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so you met your husband. How did you meet your husband?
We met in law school, and we met in Boston, and we met over a bridge game. And then later that night he called me, and we spent the night talking about Shakespeare and literature. Our first date was Merchant of Venice.
Oh, wow.
And then we got married 3 months later. It's almost 36 years.
Well, that should be the headline. You just don't see that anymore. I love that. What better way to begin a relationship than talking about Shakespeare?
He's one of our biggest heroes. We go every summer to the Stratford Festival and see a number of plays, and it's just the Shakespeare Theater in Washington is wonderful.
Oh, it really is.
Yes.
It's excellent. Here in Los Angeles, they've been doing a lot more Shakespearean productions from the Globe. There's an agreement with the Globe. It's funny, maybe because I used to tutor underachieving geniuses, which I've always referred to all my students as underachieving geniuses.
That's terrific.
One's actually really had an underachieving genius. His name was Tyler. He was 8 years old. And our first session together, I said, okay, I'm going to read to you a chapter from Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He's like, oh, I read that long lesson on my own. I'm like, oh, that's an 8th grade level book. I'm like, well, have you ever read anything by William Shakespeare? He's like, oh, yeah, I've read all 37 of his plays. My favorite of the comedy is like 12th night. He starts quoting his favorite part. And I'm like, it's my favorite part, too. There are so many amazing kids out there. We were talking about this earlier, how we underestimate kids. Now, so what kind of interaction do you get with the kids? Because it seems like that's the big knock on technology all the time, is you don't have that actual face-to-face interaction. But what are you seeing in the Into Books program?
Well, I visit classrooms all the time, and I go down in fact, I visited a classroom on Friday in California. I just get down on the floor and I say, you guys are my boss. You just tell me what you think we should do in this program and what works and what doesn't work. And I love that people say that technology is impersonal, but we're the exception. I look at the student letters and I say, you're my best friend. I can't talk to anyone else the way I talk to you. And I talk to the students and they tell me having a pen pal and learning about adult careers and adult lives and just being able to talk about a book. I got an email just yesterday from a teacher who isn't in the program this year, and she said, I'm so sad. My kids were talking the other day, and they were talking about how much it meant to them to be able to talk to other adults, and how they were so impressed when they thought the same thing an adult did about the books they read. And you can just imagine.
Well, that's really pretty amazing that what you're talking about, Nita, because the mentoring aspect, especially in a lot of under-resourced areas, because you have a lot of kids where their parents might be working 2 or 3 jobs, they're not at home as much. Your parents and my parents, middle-class parents at 9 to 5, you eat dinner, you talk together, you do homework together, but a lot of kids don't have that kind of, Auntie and Harriet kind of upbringing. So, what do you see with the mentors in this program?
Well, I think it's mentorship on multiple levels. So first, if you think about it, is modeling adult reading, writing, and thinking. How exciting it is for kids to have an example of what good is. Because sometimes you don't know what excellence is until you see it. The same thing is, I think as a society, we don't do the best job we can of informing kids about the different career options and what the skills are that are necessary for them. So one of the wonderful things about our pen pals is they come from all over the country and they have all different types of careers. So when I was visiting this class on Friday, one of the kids' pen pals was a psychologist, and they looked up in the dictionary what a psychologist was, so they could tell me that. Another one actually checked supplies for firemen. And so they talked about the various supplies that the firemen needed, and another taught special ed students, and they understood the difference and the skill sets that were required for that. And you start to think about kids being able to picture themselves as adults, and how that encourages and raises their aspirations. And to me, that's one of the critical parts of the program, is to have them understand that they can be whoever they want to be. Because I think we need their talent. I agree with you.
Well, and I love what you're saying is that you don't know what excellence is until you see it sometimes. And now, I'm kind of interested now in the mentorship program. Now, you're talking about the kids, but what do the adults get out of their young mentors?
So one adult said that regardless of all the success she's had in her corporate world, this is the most meaningful thing she's ever done. And then we heard oftentimes about pen pals who read the books and talk about them with their children, and how even as writers, they think they become better writers because all of a sudden they're much more conscious of how they're putting sentences together and the kinds of information that they're putting. You know, you don't think it takes rocket science to write to an elementary school student, but it actually does.
Yeah, it really does. They'll get you on anything. Now, you know, we're getting some really happy, feel-good anecdotes in here, but what I was impressed in looking at your website, it's very research-based and it's data-driven as well, and you have lots of data to demonstrate that you've been having quite an impact. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. From the start, it was very important to us that we be data-driven, and what I'm most excited about, we've raised standardized test scores, we've done treatment and control assessments and made more efficient writers and better critical thinkers. But what's most impressive about what we do is we have what we call an instructional rubric. It's a one-page rubric that actually enables teachers or third-party scorers, and we've had both, to score the letters and demonstrate the student improvement in writing, critical thinking, comprehension. And what I love about this tool, and Lee Schulman, who's one of the smartest people in education ever, used to be president of the Carrey Foundation, said that this is low pressure, high yield. So teachers on a day-to-day basis can take their student letters and say, don't think I got the point about transitions across, or Jeffrey and Amanda really don't seem to understand how to do a theme sentence.
It's using assessment as feedback rather than as data.
Exactly.
I mean, it's so impressive to me, everything you're doing. It's endorsed by some of the most important, Linda Gambrell is a personal idol of mine in terms of her talking about the impact of books and everything else. Don Liu, in one of your videos, talks about two-first and three-first and four-first. Tell us a little bit about what Don was talking about with the Into Books program.
Well, first off, for those of you who don't know Don Liu, you know this, but he's one of the leaders of the digital literacy
at the University of Connecticut.
At the University of Connecticut, and really cares about comprehension and quality searching and kids being critical thinkers when they use the internet and being able to use it. So when he talks about the fifers, he talks about kids getting exposed to adult careers. He talks about kids building their reading comprehension, building digital literacy, really having the experience of learning about the different genres. I think that we don't put enough effort into helping kids distinguish the genres in early grades because it's such an important part of their building and understanding to know that when you read a book that it's going to be true, or that if it's nonfiction, there's glossary or just definitions and things like that.
Well, what I like that you're doing is you're providing lots of choices with the kids, and they're having lots of motivation. They're looking at different topics that they might have interest in and things that they might not have interest in. Their mentors seem to be having an effect on guiding them in many ways as well. So we're starting to wrap up here, Nina. How do people get involved in Into Books? This is a pretty incredible program, but it's for adults to work with kids. So what classifies as an adult?
Well, 18 and over,
okay.
And you can go to our website, intobooks.com, and sign up to be a pen pal, and there's a $6 background check fee because we care so much about the safety of our students. Parents and anybody who knows teachers, administrators at schools can tell them about the program, and teachers can sign up in the spring for the next year. We're always fundraising because we work in disadvantaged neighborhoods, and so if people want to donate, they can.
This sounds like just such a great program. Here at Dominguez Schools, we have a program, the OSHA Lifelong Learning Program, where we get a lot of retirees taking education courses. But this sounds like the perfect group of people that should be pen pals to students. Absolutely. What do you think of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade? Why did you choose that group of kids?
I think that, as I said earlier, in order to really be successful in the upper grades, you need to be able to do complex work. And if we want kids in disadvantaged neighborhoods to have the top careers, to go to college, to do all this, we need to teach them how to think critically, how to read closely, and how to communicate in writing as early as possible. These are just tough skills, and they get better and better with age.
One of the quotes I liked on your website, it said, Into Books is a 21st century approach to learning. I really like that. So we're in the 21st century, Anita. What is your vision of the future, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Where's Into Books going in the future?
Well, what I'd really like to happen with Into Books is that we move from grades 3 to 5 to also include grades 6 to 12. And that we start to specialize in different areas of interest so that students from disadvantaged neighborhoods begin to have an intellectual lifeline. They have a mentor who's very interested in the areas that they're interested in, that they start to almost intern for careers, and so that they really understand the purpose, the real purpose of what they're doing. One of the best moments I had was early on in the program when a teacher asked to shake my hands, and I still get goosebumps thinking about it. And so I said, sure. She shook her hand. She said, because of you, my students understand the real life purpose of reading and writing.
Wow. Now, this is something I'm interested in. Now, a mentor, do they mentor just for a year, or can they mentor beyond a year with a student?
They can continue on. We have people who have been students for 3 or 4 years. We have people who've mentored since the beginning of the program. It's very exciting. If you ask another fantasy I have is that we build a relationship with organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, where when a relationship really blossoms, a mentor can go through their process of screening and then become an actual in-person mentor.
Yeah, it really sounds like it lends itself naturally with a lot of other organizations of how you can create these mentorship programs. I just think that's fascinating. Is there anything else you'd like us to know about Into Books?
Well, just that I think that every community should have it. One of the things that we see now, Savannah is our first self-contained community, where the local community has decided it wants to be Into Books, and it's raised all of the money for the program. It's recruited all the pen pals, and so it's a community making itself a stronger community. And that's what we'd like to see throughout the United States. We're right now 200 classrooms in 20 states, serving 5,000 students. Kids are going to receive 25,000 books and exchange over 50,000 letters this year.
Over 50,000 letters. Now, you started in Washington, D.C. Is there any possibility we'll ever see you running for office?
No chance. I just want to have kids.
You know what, though? That's what we need more people like you in office, Nina. This is what I keep on telling people. But you're having an impact outside of office, which maybe the policymakers will pay attention to.
Well, in this way, when you do something on your own, it's much more flexible. I appreciate politicians and admire them, but it's very hard to get things done.
Well, you're getting things done, and that's what I admire the most about you. Thank you so much for joining us today, Nina. And folks, remember, all of you can make a difference each and every day. Thanks for joining us. God bless.